Hey, hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hello everybody. This is something new for us here. We've got a tournament on our hands. First things first, I would like to introduce myself again. I'm Iconia Angelos, the community manager for Gear Games. I'm back in action, baby. I'm back from my vacation. I had a splendid time in Istanbul. However, unfortunately, I did get a little sick. So I hope that you guys won't be able to hear me cough very often. But I do, unfortunately. If you do hear me cough, you know that's why. But yeah, so today I want to bring up a few things. First things first, we've got the Syndicate event has started. Very nice, very amazing. We love events. Events are lucrative. Syndicate event is very nice. The Syndicate has provided us with many lucrative contracts and very amazing deals. But also, we today are here to witness a clan fight. We're showcasing the Spectator Mode for the first time on our official YouTube channels. My colleagues over on the Russian YouTube channel are also streaming right now, and they're talking about this probably as we speak. And we have this lobby set up. You might be wondering, what is this lobby? We have gathered clans from the top of the leaderboards, some of the clans from the top of the leaderboards, and we have asked them to provide teams for a tournament. Oh, looks like we have a little bit of a lobby issue here, which gives me a good opportunity to talk, to bring up once again that the Syndicate event has started. You can see all the 2v2, 3v3 modes and competition stuff. Hopefully it will be great. Okay, I'm looking at chat, but the live stream is late, guys. The live stream is late. We have a delay set up because this will be a tournament stream. We will be commenting on a tournament. Therefore, it is going to be a delayed stream. We have a delay on this. There's a 2-minute delay. It might be even longer, actually, all things considered. But so if you see that I am not answering one of your questions, or if I'm not answering something in the chat, or if I'm answering 2 minutes late, you know why. We have a literal delay set up here. So yeah, John Doe. Yeah, we have John Doe here. We have John Doe himself from the Syndicate overlooking the event. We've got the teams are being assembled right now. Iconia stream and tea, perfect evening. Hell yeah. In the meantime, let's talk about the brackets, shall we? Okay, the lobby's been disbanded again. We're remaking the lobby here. There seems to be a bit of an issue for our streamers to get into the lobby. The Russian colleagues are struggling a little bit. But yeah, let's talk a little bit about brackets while we are setting up the lobby. So who's playing? Awesome. All right. We've got 4 clans today. Brigada, Bro, Number 1, and RSA. All 4 of these clans we have picked from the top of the leaderboards in activity. Their war points activity is very high, which is why we have picked these clans in particular. And on top of that, we actually have something else prepared to talk about these clans. First things first, we're going to have a match between Brigada and Bro clans. Brigada is a clan founded very recently, but it's already very successful. Managed to secure the 3rd place in the newest Blitz tournament. The clan is growing and developing. It consists mostly of players of rank 22 to 25, and they said that they're hoping to provide great entertainment for this tournament. So let's hope that that's going to be like that. They are going to be opposed by the Bro clan. The Bro clan is 1 year old, a bit older. They have 6 clan medals throughout the year. And they are also very focused on ranks 22 to 24, as it says here. The team's captains provided us with some information about their clans. We asked them. That's what they said. That's what they're saying about their clan. They are saying about their clan, the Bro clan, is that they are not only a gathering of players, they are a real in-game family. And they're going to fight to the end. So hopefully we'll see some good battles here. Brigada clan and the Bro clan. Last time I saw you, you look fat. Those days you look smart and healthy now. Okay, I did not lose any weight, but I'm happy to hear that you think I did lose some weight. I mean, if I tried, like, I could still make my chins here. All right, let's check out. I'm gonna check out the chat. I'm going to remind everybody that there's a 2-minute delay. There's a 2-minute delay on the chat. So if I'm looking at the chat and you're like, I sent that message 2 minutes ago. That's, you know, no super chat. No, we don't have super chat. We don't have super chat set up here. Okay, no, I'm not joining a 2v2 right now. So yeah, about spectator mode, as you can see, we have been set up as spectators. And currently we are in the lobby as spectators, the four of us Gear Games employees. And we have the teams already set up. Brigada and Bro are waiting. Iconia the Imba. Let the battle start. The battle is being set up. You see, the battle is being set up. We have currently just finished setting up the lobby. So as soon as all the players and all the GMs are ready, we're going to start the battle. Told the Legion to start the stream. Wait, they didn't start the stream yet? All right. I did tell them that I'm already streaming. I'm assuming they just didn't. Hi from Russian stream. Hello. Hi. Imba versus Imba. Yeah, that's exactly what it's gonna be. It's gonna be Imba versus Imba. Any leaks about unit modifications? No, there's not gonna be any leaks, guys. There's not gonna be any leaks. It's gonna be a tournament. This is gonna be a tournament time. Okay. One more time, I'm gonna show the tournament brackets here. You can see Brigada versus Bro is gonna be the first fight. We got number 1 and RSA is our second fight. I am not gonna say any invites. We got Brigada representing the Resistance and Bro clan representing the Confederation on the map Thaw. This is a very good map, actually. I like this map a lot. They're talking a lot, start. Yeah, they're talking a lot. They're setting up. All right, I did post my ready in the chat, so as soon as everybody is ready, the battle will start. Guys, have patience. John Doe will win. John Doe is a spectator. He's here to watch. Help Eugene to start the stream, please. I'm sure they will start the stream soon. Interesting. It's very rare for watching head to head. Yeah, we missed you, man. Aw, you. What are the odds that we get Just Pinka being gay? Just Pinka is also gonna be spectators. Okay, guys, everyone on the right here, John Doe, Just Pinka, Pashtet, and me, we're gonna be spectators. We're gonna be showcasing the spectator mode, which is gonna be a special new way for you all to experience the game. And for the YouTubers to entertain you all. How to join this tournament? This tournament is just a test drive, basically. So we're not going to be... this is just some clans we have picked from the highest level of rating. And in the future, we're going to be holding bigger tournaments. And, okay, the players are ready. All right. Okay, guys, everyone is ready. Wait, is everyone ready? They're reassigning people. Sorry, I coughed. Talk is too much. Interested in fights. Dude, have patience. Bro, they're setting up the lobby. Is spectating available currently for beta testers? Yes. The spectator mode is... Actually, yes. The spectator mode is currently available to beta testers. But it's going to be available to everyone else. Okay, the battle's starting, guys. All right. The battle is about to begin. The battle between Brigada clan and Bro clan. I've already talked a little bit about the Brigada and Bro clan. Both are pretty young clans, very focused on ranks 22-24. Hopefully we're going to see some good battle. All right, bring it on. So the players are going to start fairly normally. The resistance players... Okay, interestingly enough, nobody's starting with emergency measures boost. Everyone is starting with infantry training right off the bat. And one player on the Confederation team has started actually with a common production boost. Very curious. But yeah, nobody started with the emergency measures. But that means that infantry is going to be out and about already 30 seconds in. We've got infantry scouting boosts activating on both sides. Actually, interestingly enough, admin has activated an infantry attack. That might be a mistake, but all in all, infantry is out and about on the map, running around fighting for containers or just grabbing them whenever possible. We've got in the bottom right corner and a little bit in the top right corner the Confederation team, and in the top left and a little bit bottom left, on the left side of the map I suppose, we got the resistance team. And currently we're seeing some engagements between infantry happening on the map. The assaults here are trying to intercept the riflemen attempting to scout out. The teal riflemen are trying to sneak around into the purple base, but currently they're forced to hide in the forest. Another engagement is happening here between some assaults and riflemen, but nothing serious so far. Most of the containers have been collected. A couple of containers have been picked up. A couple of last containers are being picked up by the resistance players over here on this side, but everyone has picked up their containers. Players are switching into supply boosts. Analytic and Skitadets are switching into advanced construction, very curiously enough. A prototype factory is being built. Headquarters is being upgraded, which means this is going to be a level 3 headquarters soon. Special vehicle factory is being constructed. Nothing super weird so far looking at the map. There's no weird rushes or anything. But, wait, this seems like a bug. Hold up. This is a rifleman, but this is a headquarters. Interesting. These riflemen obviously belong to the green player on the resistance side. But on the minimap, it looks like these are teal. Very curious. Now, these are teal assaults. I guess they're just very similar colors. I am colorblind. If you guys haven't figured that out yet, I am colorblind. Alright, we've got a wasp, actually, already flying around. It's going to be scouting out here. The X facility on the Confederation side of the blue player is producing, and the headquarters is being upgraded. The wasp is going to see everything around, just fly around, casually look at everything. We've got some headquarters already being at level 3 for most players, actually, I believe. I'm already at level 3. Let me check that real quick. You can actually tap on the player plaques here on this side to check what their incomes are and to quickly move to their base whenever you need it. So you can see that the players that are deploying heroes, of course, the players are going to be deploying their heroes. Some engagements happening in the middle of the map, but it's mostly just heroes shooting at infantry. Nothing super serious going on so far. And we've got Admin, Nemo, and Pashka producing stuff. Cerberus is out in the field. There's probably going to be participating in the fight for this big container. The Wasp is going to soon find out that it's going to be very much contested. Oh, that was an interesting jump by Cerberus. He, like, landed almost on top of the Wasp and then stopped. That was funny. This container, however, on the other side of the map is going to be firmly claimed by the Resistance, as there is already a Jaguar here, which is going to be a bit difficult for the Cerberus to contest. Of course, a 1v1 Jaguar is going to die to a Cerberus. However, you don't need an emergency at a certain... Okay, people in chat are saying that you don't need emergency after a certain rank. I understand. I understand. I am rank 16 after all. People are... I'm not used to seeing that. But yeah, you're right. There's already a Vertex flying around, actually. It looks like the probably the teal player here. Yep, he has the airfield, so he has gone a Vertex rush. And the Resistance actually decided not to go for any air so far, but they are all kind of going for some ground army. The Resistance players actually did manage to claim this container, though. Interestingly enough, all 3 large containers have gone to the Resistance side, it seems. There was an assault there, but he died. Can you a little bit zoom in? Yes, of course. Sorry, guys. All right, I'll zoom in a little bit. I'll be zooming in during fight. You can't see time because Syndicate text is on time. It's overshadowing it. Okay. It is 5 minutes into the fight. But if it's overshadowing it, I'm gonna move it down a little bit. Go put it down here. Okay. Both players are just dancing around each other. However, the red players seemingly trying to push in here to the blue base. The Confederation team is going to be completely unaware, oblivious to this. Mole is deploying turrets, and there is actually a rocket tower, but it's going to go down. Vertex are here to support it, and it looks like the Seraphim has also just gone out of the factory, but it's not going the right way. Or actually, maybe it is. It seems like it's going around the right way now. Going to attack this mole. The mole is drilling. Is it going to be able to take down this factory? Oh, it did a lot of damage there, but this assault vehicle factory is level 3, so it's going to stand. Seraphim rocket is going out to shoot at the Seraphim, bringing it down to very low HP. The Vertex, however, terrifying. They're just oppressively powerful right now. These porcupines have a lot of work cut out for them. They're gonna have to deal with these cyclones, with the Seraphim, with this Vertex. I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, the resistance players will have to fall back here. But that is purely just an attack by red. It looks like the Confederation banking on the Vertex support here has paid off, as they were allowed to reinforce pretty quickly. The green resistance player is also trying to push a little bit on the side, but I don't think it's actually gonna go anywhere. People are saying that the resistance is probably going to win. Well, we'll see about that. Great game. Yeah, so far it's pretty fun. Already we are seeing a lot of action here on the map with this push. That was actually a pretty big push. They did take down the factory, guys. Check this out. They did actually take down this tier 3 vehicle factory, forcing the blue player to rebuild his factory over here. That must be very sad, actually. I hate it when I lose my level 3 factory to anything. Actually, it is super annoying. Super duper annoying. However, the Confederation players aren't willing to give up. These bases are looking pretty big. The headquarters level 4 here for Nemo, and headquarters level 4 coming for Pashka very soon. Admin is also taking up to headquarters level 4. Let's check out the resistance players. We got level 4 here, level 4 here. Everyone's level 4. Everyone's level 4. So the Confederation players are a little behind, I suppose, in that regard. I should have checked the resistance bases first. Looks like yellow's sending a few units over down by the red's base. I wonder if they're going to try to maybe push this weaker underbelly of blue. Actually, this approach looks like it would be pretty good to attack, wouldn't it? Like, it already has been basically proven by the red player. But if you look at it, there is a pretty wide angle of attack here, where you could like move forward and hit the vulnerable factories around here. But now actually this factory is now at the front, so maybe it would be wiser to attack from the front, or maybe from this angle with something like some air units or something. I don't know. Angelos, hi. Hello. Motor support here apparently. I'd bet my house on Adam. Oh really? Interesting. Adam. Psy is betting a lot of money on Adam. I wonder why. When will the mode that the players are equal to be released? That's not coming anytime soon yet. We haven't planned it for 2025, but we are planning to release it in the future. So maybe after 2025. I'm going to cough. Hold on for a second. And they say the drill is very good. I mean, it is pretty good. It almost took down the entire factory. It died before killing it. It did die before killing it, but you know. Alright, we've got some yellow units and red units around here. The red Leviathan is already out and about. I wonder if they're going to use this advantage, because the Confederation team does not have their tier 3 heroes out yet. This Leviathan might do a lot of damage right now. There are a few Typhoons and a Seraphim, however, so it might actually be in a lot of danger. Containers are being claimed by the Resistance. This Rifleman really should move a little bit. Would be nice. Come on, bro. The container's right here. Ah, well. Alright, the Leviathan is poking out there. Poking around. Oh, there's a lot of Vertex. Okay, this Leviathan's gonna be in big danger right now. Going down to half HP. Yeah, no. This is not gonna be good for the Leviathan here. maybe that's the problem. I think he revealed his Leviathan too early. Like, when you reveal the Leviathan, like you know that the enemy has Vertex. You reveal the Leviathan so early, the nuke is just gonna hit this lonely Seraphim and nothing else, maybe a few more buildings. But where's the army here? Where's the army that this nuke was gonna hit? I think the red player has panicked a little bit and is trying to use his nuke because he assumed that the Vertex are gonna go around and kill the Leviathan. But the Vertex are actually going around the different way. They actually have another engagement happening in the opposite corner of the map as the green and purple players are fighting for random piece of land here in the corner. Meanwhile, yellow and red players are moving into the blue base. They are gonna make it their own new home. This shield is just running empty. Like, this is just a free shield. It's not protecting anything. These units aren't taking any damage. So this shield really shouldn't be working. The Vertex, however, are trying their best to just completely shut down any assault or advance happening around here. Both players are kind of just skirting around the edges of the map, taking down a few buildings, taking pot shots at each other. And a chameleon, actually a really smart move here. So this player, the red player, has waited for one chameleon to run out and then activated his second chameleon so that not both chameleons are running at the same time. These two shields are running at the same time. They're not stacking. They're not going to work all at the same time. So this is not really going to do anything. The Solaris here, however, knows exactly where all these units are. The chameleon has turned off. That Solaris laser only taking down a couple of tanks. That's not really going to be that great. However, it still forces the red player to retreat a little bit as the yellow army has been completely crushed. There's only a couple of straggler units moving around and a salamander. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, we've got the green and purple kind of skirting around here. Purple player has really decided to defend this corner. And will green actually move into this side? Or will he... Oh, no, wait, the purple is moving his army away. Is this going to be the problem? Is this going to be an issue? The pressure on blue is continuing to mount, but the red and yellow are just kind of... I think yellow needs to regroup, really. He's just sending his units. He's trickling units in. That's not really going to do anything. What's this single Jagger going to do? Just run in and die? I mean, of course, there's a couple of units around here, but I think that might not actually be that great for a yellow player. Although the blue isn't really reacting to it. He's really positioning his army to defend against this red push here, hoping that the Vertex are going to be enough, but the Vertex can't see anything if it's under the chameleon field. Speaking of the chameleon, it's down. The assault vehicle factory is going down too. At the same time, here we've got purple and green standing off against one another. Purple is moving in, the chameleons and shields are turning on, mole turrets have been activated. I hear Leviathan nuke is going to go off in any second now. Solaris laser only being taking down a couple of units. This nuke isn't really that great either. If it moved, if it hit a little bit further in the back, that would be so much better. That would be so much better. But now the Leviathan's going to be tanking a lot of shots. This is a lot of units from purple, actually. This is an insane amount of supply coming in. 120 versus only 60 supply of green player. Green player is going to need some help in a second. This purple push is going to be really successful now. Red has been pushed all the way back into this corner, and yellow still hasn't regrouped his entire army. Still trickling units in a little bit. He needs to regroup. He needs to move in. He needs to move up and help. The Vertex are realizing that now is the chance to help with this purple push into the base. We have to keep this player down. Skitalets will be going down. Oh no, this is not looking good for the green player, guys. This is not looking good for the resistance either. Oh no, these Vertex are doing a number on the buildings here and the infrastructure. The mole is just kind of rolling around, not being able to do anything. Yellow players finally sending units in, but is he also going to be trickling units in just like he did down here with blue? That doesn't seem like it's going to be that great. Red player, however, has amassed a pretty considerable force. He also is up to 111 supply. Very good stuff. Yellow has finally arrived. These units are shooting back. They are trying to hold back the purple push, but it's very difficult. Very difficult right now. Oh, these units are very beefy. I don't know what this is. I guess these are just the Typhoons because they're not really necessary right now, but he doesn't know that another Leviathan is already moving forward onto the battlefield. Yellow player is going to bail out green, it looks like, because there is a salamander here shooting back. The shield is really the MVP here. Vertex is taking damage, but it's also dealing damage. They are scouting out that the Leviathan is now moving around. Is the purple player going to pull up his Typhoon, or is he going to hold them back in reserve? He is pulling up the Typhoon. That's actually really good reactions. Really good reactions from the purple player here. Purple is pushing in, seeing the Leviathans coming. He's pulling up the Typhoon. At the same time, red player is skirting around the outside of the blue base. Some Cyclone are just basically distracting here, pretending that the green player is also here, but actually the green player, his strength is all in the Vertex. This is all in Vertex. That was a really good nuke. That was a really good nuke coming off. Hitting a lot of units here with the goop on the floor as well. It looks like actually the purple push has been stopped. There's only Typhoons now left, and these Typhoons have really outstayed their welcome. The Salamander is really going to run them down. The red player has successfully retreated, I suppose. They did some damage here with the nuke and then decided to push back. Green and yellow have successfully defended the base. It looks like green is rebuilding his stuff over here on this other far end of the base. Sorry, I'm gonna cough. I'm gonna coop a little bit. As I mentioned, I am still sick a little bit, but hopefully it's not gonna be inhibiting too much. That's a pretty big, very long range of that Solaris shot. Pretty nice. Yellow not going Hawks was a very bad choice, says Knight Saw in the chat. Yeah, Hawks would really help here. I really think that Hawks would be really great. I mean, obviously, yellow has managed to successfully help the hold, but it could have been held so much earlier than this. It would be so much earlier. Two Leviathans are going to be committed to defending the green base here now. And purple is building a new army in the corner. The defense of the corner has continued. The large containers are going to be continuously given away to the red side, though. The resistance side. Oh, maybe not. A few assaults are fighting for it. Oh, never mind. There's a wasp. There's a wasp. It's time for the wasp to come in. Yeah, looks like this container is going to be uncontested once again. I don't know why the resistance. Sorry, the Confederation players are just not really giving up. Not really fighting with these containers. There's a lot of resources. Although the incomes per minute are favoring the Confederation side quite seriously. I think that the green player strangely is being the most ahead in the income per minute. Although, even though he did lose most of his supply centers. Let's see, we've got Adam here with 7 supply centers, and let's say, oh wait, they were boosting. Never mind. Everything's fine. They were just boosting. They were boosting. There was a supply boost. The Vertex here is a key to win. I think Air Force in general is just really, really powerful in this game. Like if you can handle some Air Force, if you can micro your Air Force, it's insane. It's gonna be really good. Look at that. Look at this Vertex coming. This Vertex is gonna be dishing out some damage in a second. I bet. Let's see. How much damage are they gonna be able to do? Taking down a factory. I think it was just it wasn't an assault vehicle factory, but I don't think. Oh, that assault vehicle factory might go down actually. And like, what is the resistance player? Like, what is the resistance team gonna be doing here? How are they gonna react? They have some anti-air towers. Their army is moving down, but what are they gonna do? All these factories are gonna go down now. Like all these resources lost. Who's gonna pay back for this? The vertex control is bad. The vertex control is bad, but there's a lot of vertex. I'm not blaming him here. We've got the factories are still down. You know, you cannot really argue with the result. These vertex a lot of them are coming home and they're going to be repaired. All these factories represent at least a couple of thousand resources lost. Ranks, these are 22 to 24 ranks players. A huge fight is happening between red and blue team actually. The red team is finding itself kind of in a choke point. Yeah, I would also kind of fall back here. This isn't that great. However, that means that the blue player can now actually push in here. The purple is fighting against a wall of green and yellow. I don't know if he knows that there's 2 players' armies here. The chameleon is covering it, but it's cleared here. Yeah, he was realizing that there's nothing. He can't do anything here. The vertex are coming around for another couple of shots here. Straight toward just throwing missiles at the enemy. That's funny. The blue team is pushing in here. The blue player is pushing into the red base. Okay. There is... Now the red player is on the defensive. It used to be the blue player who was on the defensive. Now it's the red player who's on the defensive. As the blue is counterattacking. That's a lot of Typhoon around here. But that's understandable considering that all three resistance players are going to their Leviathans. That something needs to be taken down. Something needs to be taken down as Leviathans. The yellow player is pooling his forces to aid red. God, it's difficult to talk. But this is another choke point he has to push through. Thankfully, the Chameleon is helping out, as the units of the Confederation cannot really, shoot into the fog. Purple player is just chilling in the corner. The Vertex are out once again. Oh no, this is not gonna be great. Oh no, that was not great. These Jaguar are really in a tight spot. The Vertex are being controlled to a degree. It looks like they are going to be dishing out some damage to the Leviathan. Yeah, I was actually thinking that this Vertex run could be doing a lot more damage than this. This Vertex run could be blowing up so many Jaguars on this line, but because they were clumped up. But they only took down a few Jaguars, not much else. They didn't take down the Leviathan. Yellow player is now on the offensive. Blue has no army. Green or teal only has the Vertex, so now yellow can push in and just punish blue for the lack of army. Red could also join him on the offensive here. It looks like that's what's going to be happening here. There's a lonely Seraphim out. He's about to get it. This Seraphim this Seraphim is about to get it, chat. I'm gonna drink some tea. Oh, the Seraphim is gonna eat it. Is going to be eating some dirt. Yellow player is now pushing into the blue base. The nuke is going off to blow up some of the deal some building damage, I suppose. There wasn't really that much of an army on the blue side here. Meanwhile, red is going to be also pushing in. So two players, red and yellow, are ganging up on blue. A missile from Salamander is going to go out and deal some damage to the Solaris, but the Solaris is going to be the pinnacle of this defense. It's going to be the pinpoint, the tip of the spear, the Kundalar, as they say in StarCraft. Sorry. That nuke is just going to nuke a rocket tower and nothing else. That's really weird. Alright, well, it looks like the blue player might actually lose. However, the purple player is pushing into green once more. There's going to be a big fight happening around. Let's check this out. We've got a container spawning on the side, a couple of units in the back there. Solaris dealing some damage, blowing up the Chameleon and the tank. There is a Leviathan. I wonder if it has a nuke. A nuke here would be... I can hear it. I can hear it going up. Let's watch this nuke. Is it going to be a good nuke? Here it comes. Oh! That was so much damage. That was insane amounts of damage, chat. That's exactly what you want to see with your nukes. But it looks like these units are just damaged. They're not really hurt yet. You need to finish them off somehow. Just the Leviathan nuke isn't going to be enough to take all of them down. And it looks like on that front, the green player is actually going to be succeeding. Where did these tanks go? I literally just glanced once at the timer. Where did all these units go? Where are all the tanks? It's just a Typhoon now, a Solaris, and a few infantry with a couple of Zeus over in the back. Not really going to help the blue player, though, considering his base is about to get absolutely flattened here. This base is going to be non-existent in a few seconds. The Solaris still alive somehow. Not anymore. Okay, it just went down. The green or teal player is finally building a X facility level 3, so we soon might have a Solaris of he soon might have a Solaris of his own. But yeah, the blue player is in a real bind. Purple player has not been successfully able to push into the green base, and it looks like the red and yellow are finally going to be clearing this base up. Confederate. Yellow will win the game, at least because of the position. That might be so. Looks like the resistance players have gambled on more ground and no air, and they're still going to be able to take the victory here. That was actually really sad because the Vertex did a lot of damage. They did a lot of damage to infrastructure, they did a lot of damage to armies, and still, it was just a little not enough. Just not enough. The overwhelming force of red and yellow has completely cleaned up the blue base. And now teal player finds himself in a bit of a pickle, considering he has only walls to defend himself with and some vertex. There will be a Solaris probably coming out here, but it's not the same as having a ground army. Green is pushing in here. I don't think this push is really going to amount to much, considering there's an amount of purple force here. But this is still a battle we want to see. Solaris is very low health, but it is going to deal some damage with its laser. Seraphim rockets are coming in. The Cerberus is going to jump into the fog. A nuke is going out. Taking down a decent amount of units is very good. That's some really good stuff here. Yellow player is now also here, dealing some damage to the purple base. Meanwhile, at the same time, red player is pulling around towards teal. These vertex are moving out. They're gonna scout the line of units going, but they don't know yet. Now they know. Now they know what's going on around here. There's a couple of Zeus actually from the teal player desperately trying to mount some kind of ground defense, but it's not really going to be enough, is it? This is not really going to be enough. The Solaris is now finally out as well for the teal player. It looks like... Oh, okay. A couple of tanks go down to the laser. Yellow pushing into purple, as purple is desperately trying to defend himself from green to up there. There is, I think, a good amount of units for the yellow, though, to just clean up this entire base. Even if green wasn't around here, I would say that the yellow could probably still do it with this amount of units. Red actually has been pushed back a little bit by the defenses from the teal player, the Solaris and a single Zeus. The blue base is left unattended. Blue could potentially go out and, you know, rebuild. But who knows, who knows. Alright. Yellow is going to continue to push into purple. The Solaris is out again. Doesn't look like it's going to be much. Green control was bad, plus he should have had heroes. Yeah, I think the teal player should really have had heroes to support early. Fix the sound. Alright, guys. Is the sound of the game fine? Is the sound fine? Can you hear me? Can you hear the game well? Do you want some adjustments? And if so, what should be louder? What should be lower? Blue is a champ. Surviving 2 attacks is not a joke. Yeah, blue is really... That back and forth here, he did push into red even at one point. But I think just because he was alone and red and yellow were able to defend him together, teal player, he did try. It looks like the Confederation team has surrendered, which means that we can now update our match details. What's course? Brigada clan claims victory in the first game of our tournament. All right. As the next game is going to be set up, I'm going to quickly show the brackets here. So here's the current brackets. We've got Brigada and Bro playing for the first game. Brigada clan wins, which means that Bro clan is going to still have a chance to compete for the third place, but number 1 and RSA clans are going to be fighting next. As the next game is set up, I will be right back. We're going to put the stream on break. As soon as the next game is ready and it starts, I will be back. So I'll see you in a moment.
Invitation received.
Alright. Hello, everyone. I did see a couple of people saying that there is a microphone issue. Let me try to ask you and confirm you the issue is still there. I did make some adjustments, hopefully. But, yeah. Please let me know if it's better or worse, or if I should change anything. But hopefully we are going to be better off now. I'm going to make myself a little bit louder. Just a tiny bit louder. And hopefully everything's going to be fine. Yes, okay. So, we have actually, as you can see here, there's a code. No, wait, that way. That way. There's a code that way. I don't know what I'm pointing. On the right side, to the right of me, there's a code. There's going to be a code after every match. And we are currently setting up a second match, actually, between the clans RSA and number 1. This is going to be the bracket. Once again, I'm showing you guys the bracket. Number 1 and RSA. We got number 1 representing the Confederation and the RSA clan representing the Resistance. Let's check out what the clan captains or clan commanders, clan leaders have told us about their clans. The clan number 1 has brought up a few things to mention about their clans. They are saying that they took the name number 1 because they are trying to be number 1 and they continuously prove that they are worthy of this name. They have won several key tournaments and hold leading positions in the ratings. They are a team, they're team players. They have discipline and principles. They have gathered universal fighters able to adapt to any combat situations. They are expecting to show good games and good fights. And the RSA clan is the Red Star Alliance, which is over 1 year old as well. It's a 2024 clan. And they have 29 medals. That's a lot. That's an impressive amount of medals. Alright, looks like the teams are ready. Let us jump right into the game. Clan number 1 versus Clan RSA on the Industrial Canal. By the way, maps were voted by team captains. These are not randomly selected or anything. Maps have been voted by their team captains. So these are what the players wanted to play. We've got the battle is about to start. Number 1, represented by the clan leader as well here, as far as I'm aware, Arrow. Number 1 is experienced players, not easy. Yeah, I think so. But RSA is also a pretty good challenger with almost 30 medals. That's a lot of medals. Alright, the match is now starting. Again, a couple of players are playing with emergency measures. You guys told me that that's old school. Look, everyone here is playing emergency measures. They are quickly switching into infantry production, but for the first construction yard, they are playing emergency still, then switching into infantry production as soon as the barracks are out in the battlefield. I think that's the more correct way to do it. I think it's the more proper way to do it. Iconia noob? Yes, I am noob. That's why we're here to watch actually good players play. Are you quite well? Awesome, thank you, thank you. E-game is learning from EA. We are definitely not EA. Goodbye. Alright, players are building infantry. Again, it's not really going to be hard. It's going to be hard to see anything new exactly. Maybe something funny will happen. But yeah, we'll have a look here. We've got some riflemen engaging in assault. Maybe that shouldn't be happening, but there's 2 riflemen now here fighting over this box. Another assault is coming in though. Oh, but there's another 3rd rifleman. Okay, this box is the crux of the match so far. This is every other container has been claimed basically. There's only like containers inside the player's bases left, but that's gonna be this one's gonna be claimed in a moment, and this one's also gonna be claimed in a moment by this assault. This coyote is probably gonna pick up this container, so yeah. The players are moving in to scout their opponents as well. There are some assaults running around, checking out what's going on here. The headquarters are being upgraded. These are some fast players are popping boosts left and right. We already got an air construction boost popped by the yellow player, even though there's actually no aircraft. Actually, there technically is. The Wasp is technically aircraft, chat. pro tip. Wasp is aircraft. We've got Thruting and Arrow popping supply boosts, and Dag Fighter is popping a construction boost as he's trying to get into the aircraft really quickly. We've got some riflemen forming this very beautiful concave. I noticed it on the minimap. This is actually a pretty nice conclave. Concave. Pretty beautiful concave. Every battle should have same map. No, that's not interesting. It's not interesting looking at the same map for 4 matches in a row, guys. I want Confederation to lose, so you'll see the Confederation has now weak resistance is OP. I don't think it's gonna happen. But we'll see. Alright. We have some Wasp damage going on this assault vehicle factory. This poor assault vehicle factory is getting rammed by the Wasp. Very quick Wasp, actually. Thanks to the production boost. And the Wolverine is moving forward here as well. We've got some assaults running around the back of the base. The assault vehicle factory level 3 is going to be producing things, but no one's going to be taking care of this Wasp, really. I mean, there's a special vehicle factory now producing a Typhoon, but if nobody stops this Wasp, it's really going to just take down this assault vehicle factory, and no one's going to do anything about it. That's really weird. Okay, a Cerberus is out, and the Zeus is now also out, so this Wasp now really gotta go. Okay. Everything's gonna be fine. The Wasp is not gonna destroy the factory. Large containers have spawned, 1 in the top right corner, and 2 in the bottom left corner, which sneaky Confederation players are trying to take, but I think this Jaguar has got something to say about it. We also got the heroes claiming this container around here. A Vertex is out. He's trying to take down the Wasp, it looks like. It would appear so. The Cerberus is moving in, but yeah, these containers are long gone. It's not worth fighting over this one container. Although the Wolverine is also not really trying to... Oh, okay, it is trying to fight. Yeah, the Jaguar there. That one. Looks like the Vertex is flying around here. Still, he's got it out for this Wasp. Man really hates that Wasp. He wants to take it down. Okay, I think this battle is gonna be won by the Wolverine. This assault is really trying to help out, but I think yeah, it's not good enough. The ability got popped on the Cerberus, but it's already dead. Looks like also the red player just claimed the container for free. So far the Resistance players have claimed all 3 large containers, which is not good news for the Confederation players. But I hope that doesn't deter the Confederation players from playing still, as they could still have a good game even without those 3 large containers. So far so good. The yellow players moving around here. There's some sneaky maneuvering happening with the Salamander. A Hawk is out on the battlefield too, so unlike last game, where we had a full ground resistance, now we're actually going to have some Hawks on the field. Let's see if that's going to change the flow of the match. This assault vehicle factory has not been repaired yet. The player is saving resources, not willing to waste any of his resources on repairing it. Might be a bad idea in the future, but we'll see about that. Salamander's moving forward here. We've got Barracks to eat some rockets, bro. Seraphim is also going to be taking a lot of damage. Half HP down on that Seraphim. Looks like the teal player, for some reason, did not go land mode. If you guys didn't know, if you are targeted by the Salamander missile, you can try to land the Seraphim, turn it into landed mode, to make it take less damage, because it's going to have more armor that way. The Vertex, however, is going to make this defense very easy. It's not going to be happening. Also, there's a couple of Zeus around, and this Typhoon, not really going to do much. But the Hawks might actually finish off the Seraphim. The Seraphim is really over-chasing, trying to go for maybe the Salamander? Yeah, it's trying to pop the Salamander passive. Yeah, that's actually also a pretty smart move. Pop the Salamander passive. Although, it might be a smart move only if... It is only a smart move if you have something to follow this up with. Because right now, if you have nothing to follow this up with, the passive is just gonna, recharge, and then there's just free healing he gave the Salamander. So, I don't know how smart of a move that actually was, considering the Seraphim has gone down. The Vertex have not finished up the Salamander. Not currently able to. We've got the X facilities being upgraded to level 3, pretty much for all players. Let's check. We've got Prototype Factory here, already level 3 for RSA Impulse. Upgrading for Daiso, and not upgrading for Hooligans. So actually, Hooligans is going to be without an upgraded Prototype Factory. It's interesting how the red and green bases here are flowing into each other. Always found that very funny for this map. Green player couldn't use serviceability. I don't know why he didn't use it. RSA better not grave resistance. Shame. We'll see. We'll see. There's actually a very respectable number of Vertex now in the field. Let's see what the player's going to do with it. This red army is positioned up in the top right corner. Hawks are flying around as well. Yellow still has a rifleman over here just chilling. Does Spectator Mode work in PvP or lobby battles only? It will only be for lobby. It will only be for lobby battles. It will not work in PvP modes or in tournaments. Or competition modes or skirmish or anything like that. It will not be in those modes, only lobby. And replays. We will also have the same functionality in replays. By the way, check this out. That's actually pretty cool functionality. So if you want to just see more of the battle, you can toggle these informational flicks off, and you can toggle off the entire UI. Just look at the battle like this. Very useful for recording videos, I think, because when you only have this little bit left, you can just like record without it very easily. Just have a battle. Very nice. Tap again, bring everything back. Very easy, very simple. Solaris must have anti-air. Stop it with Solaris anti-air. That meme is dead. It's not funny anymore. Okay. Armies are being built. Movements are being made. There seems to be a little bit of a move out here by the yellow player. A couple of riflemen, followed with a chameleon and a salamander. It's a very interesting move out. Very curious what's going to be happening around here. Red player is leaving a large container that just spawned. Yellow is going to be moving in to claim that one. A rifleman is running in first. He's going to be seeing that actually the army is poised here for striking. There is a Solaris out. And Misla's going to go out and deal a little bit of damage to the Solaris, but it's not going to be enough. Salamander is just barely able to get out from there. Hawk are moving out to preemptively support it, assuming the Vertex are going to be coming out to destroy it. Vertex are actually here, but they're not targeting the Salamander. They're targeting the Leviathan for some reason. Definitely a mistake. I would really finish off the Salamander. The Salamander lived for far too long. I don't know why these Vertex, I guess the Vertex got a little mismanaged, mismicroed, but the Vertex really should have gone after the Salamander. Red players, meanwhile, moving out here, claiming the large container. Blue players holding onto this bridge, but he doesn't know that actually... Ooh, there's a beholder out. Look at that. The French woman is out in the field. Let's go. Looks like the red player has been spotted. The preemptive Solaris laser still takes down 3 tanks. That was a beautiful shot, actually. Taking down 3 Jaguars. That's basically the tip of the laser. Very nice. Beholder ability going out, lowering the armor on something. The Seraphim is dead. The Seraphim is 100% dead. This missile is not going to do anything, but the Seraphim was already giga dead. And so is this Leviathan. That really went down quick. This Vertex did not joke around. Let's go. Alright. Meanwhile, yellow players moving in here. We've got a fight happening. Something died there. I'm assuming that was Seraphim. A nuke is going to be landing on top of all of these units, taking a huge chunk of health out of all the Zeus around here. But now there's no ground army. It's already been cleaned up. And this Leviathan really needs to move away, because there's absolutely no way it's going to be surviving. Cerberus was heroic, but, died anyway. Looks like the Vertex have to rearm, which is the only reason this Leviathan's going to escape, I think. And the teal players pushing out. At the same time, we've got a fight between blue and red. The Mammoth are out in the field. This Mammoth is taking pot shots across this forest, and these two are supporting the assault. Looks like the brave Porcupine moved forward, but they are going to all bravely die, I think. What is it with Porcupine and being suicidal? Like, I honestly kind of hate it. But the Hawk are also supporting here. This is what I mean by the air support, right? This Solaris is going to eventually go down just because of the pressure that the Hawks are putting on the Confederate player. Arrow, however, is our heal player is pushing forward with his army. He's got a huge army advantage currently over the yellow player. I don't know if he realizes this or not, but he pushed right now. He would absolutely. He's pushing forward. Okay, guys, he might actually do a lot of damage here with this army. This is ridiculous. The amount of supply that this player is bringing, 120, compared to the yellow player who only has about 70, 69. Nice. 69 supply. Never mind. It's the nicest amount of supply I've seen. He's gonna win. All right, we've got yeah. These units do not stand a chance. The energy shields are pushing forward. They are being basically the tanks here. The Vertex are... No, sorry, not Vertex. The Hawks. The Hawks are moving in. Sorry about that. The Hawks are pushing out, and they're going to try to defend yellow, taking down some of the Torrents, going after the Typhoon perhaps, but hitting the Torrent anyway. The Solaris is going to take a missile, and also the nuke is going out. Okay, maybe this push... Yeah, this push is really going to be just halted by the overwhelming amount of firepower that the resistance is going to be able to dish out here. Solaris is going to go down as well. It's 1 HP. Is it going to go down? Arrow is not running any boost. That would really be... Yeah, okay, he's pushing. He's opting to use the vehicle scouting boost so that his units are able to move way faster. The Wasp is trying to take down that Solaris, but is going to go down itself. Minus 300. At the same time, there's a battle over the bridge happening here as the red players trying to cross it a little bit with the support of the Leviathan. That might be kind of possible, but also very difficult. There's an overwhelming number of units here. Not that much to support the red push. I think it's better to just fall back, exactly. Fall back, try somewhere else, maybe try another push around this corner. That would be nice. This bend seems to be very good for attacking most of the time. I hear a space system. In fact, there is a space system, and it is now ready to deploy. Space strike deployed on the yellow base. Alright, we've got a space strike. The first space strike of the tournament. Just got cancelled because the Hawks destroyed it. Oh no. That was unlucky. I think the Hawks just scouted it barely and were able to take it down. That was funny. Oh no. I'd be molding if I was purple. Oh my god. That is just sad. To be fair though, it went down so easily that... Oh, there's actually been a nuke facility here too, but it goes down to the Vertex too. Both players are not shying away from using super weapons. I need to zoom out a little more. Sorry. Both players are not shying away from using super weapons. Both teams, sorry. And it looks like maybe one of them will eventually succeed. There's a bit of a push happening here. The Chameleon and Jaguar and Porcupine are gonna bravely die. Yeah, this is not happening. Yellow really needs to bump up his unit numbers. The teal player is just outproducing him in every respect. If only teal pushed out right now, that would be pretty good. Although actually, considering his last attempt, I don't know how useful that would actually be. Considering there's still a lot of Hawks. There's a huge number of Hawks in the battlefield. The yellow player's moving around. Red is doing the thing I said we should go around the corner. The Mammoth here should be able to attack very well over the forest, and they do a lot of damage around here. At the same time, yellow is on an adventure. I have no idea what's going on through yellow's head. Absolutely no clue what's happening. But yeah, yellow, he exists. He used a salamander rocket. Green player is using his Hawk to support the red push. Red has built a lot of mammoths. That is a lot of mammoth firepower, chat. That is a lot of mammoths. We've got Solaris laser coming in, dealing a lot of damage to the salamander, and the Wolverine over here taking down a single tank too. The mammoth are dealing out so much damage right now. Look at this! Look at this! Look at this mammoth DPS! Oh my god! Oh my god! One by one, the Zeus just go off. Look at that! Another 2 go down. Taking down the energy shields too. Look Look at all this mammoth damage. Oh my god. Chat. Yeah, the teal player is forced to pull his army. Maybe not? Wait, what's going on? He's pulling back now. Is he thinking that maybe this is defended? Is it really defended? The mammoths are still around. No one's going to be taking care of these mammoths. I can hear another space strike. Space system is going around. Is there another nuke facility anywhere? I don't see any nukes, but there is going to be a space system. Solaris is bravely pushing across the bridge here. These Hawks have to go and rearm. They might actually not be aware that the space system is on the field. Okay, the mammoths are going to get cleaned up now by the Seraphim. But this push was actually really impressive. There's so much mammoth going on. So much mammoth energy. Screen snipped? There's no way it's stream sniped. It's 2 minutes, chat. It's 2 minutes. 2-minute delay. There's no way they know. Like, in 2 minutes, you can build and arm a space strike. Absolutely no way that they knew it. Alright. There's a stream delay, chat. Yellow is doing another push across the middle bridge, which is not defended at all. I guess the Confederation has decided not to defend the bridge. Hawks are going out. Let's see where they're going. They're probably gonna go towards the space system, actually. No, they're here to support the attack. Space strike is gonna be happening on the red base, and it looks like it's actually gonna succeed this time. Red player is not ready for this. The Leviathan is gonna take some damage. Boom! Taking down so many factories. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 buildings, I believe. 12 buildings go down on the red base. That is a huge space strike. At the same time, yellow and red have been trying to do a little bit of a push here, but that's not gonna happen. The numbers are just too overwhelming. Arrow with 136 supply coming to the rescue here. He's able to defend this bridge. He's able to defend this side. Arrow is insane. His army is completely untouchable at the moment. The Hawk is trying hard to dish out some damage, but without a ground army to support it, what are they gonna do? A couple of buildings just barely go down on the blue side. The supply center barely gets to live, but other than that, the resistant team really needs to do something. They need to make a play somewhere. They need to make a big play somewhere, or else they're gonna be in a bind very soon. And if another space system is gonna be charged up, that might be bad news. Very bad news. Polaris is running down a couple of units around here, and the Salamander. The Leviathan on 1 HP. It looks like the Hawk is going around. Take down the Solaris. Taking down the Solaris, not quite, just barely bringing it down to low HP. The Vertex are out here as well to intercept. Armor critical. Solaris is taking a lot of damage, but gets to live. At the same time, oh no, it does not get to live. The Hawk come around and finish it off with another volley. The Leviathan also goes down. Lots of heroes just dying around here. Oh no, yellow is going right into a trap. Oh no, guys, don't look. Avert your eyes. Yeah, he realizes what's going on. He moves back. He does not want to push into here. There's a bunch of units positioned to the high ground. There's units here. It's going to be a concave and a half to go in there. The Seraphim is also being very brave, however, moving in here. Don't know how good of an idea that is. They're going to take a bunch of damage for no reason. These tanks are also going to take down a bunch of damage for no reason. Don't know how good this is, but nuclear launcher. Maybe that would be the play the resistance needs, huh? Alright. Another space strike is being charged up though. So is it really gonna happen? The Vertex scouts the nuke and the space strike is going to happen on the green base this time. And there is no nuke being produced. I don't think that's gonna happen. There's not gonna be a nuke here. Green still didn't scout. All those airfields go down. A single airfield, half a prototype factory, and half an avia factory left on the green base. Can they come back from this? The yellow player is moving in to secure this container. The teal player is moving forward with his units. Wow, this match is already way more exciting than the last one, to be honest with you guys. Considering that we already had 2 space strikes go down. The nuclear facility gets cleaned up over here, assuming by the Vertex. The yellow player is moving around, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Green player has surrendered. And I don't think this push is gonna do anything. I think it's doomed. I think this push is doomed, guys. Arrow shoots a laser, blows up a couple tanks. These Jaguar are positioned at the edge of the map. They're clumped up. They don't have anything to do. They're just gonna get killed by Splash. Yep. This is gonna be it, chat. This is gonna be it. I think this is gonna be it, everybody. Arrow's got so many resources, not even spending them. Routine decided that, you know what, I don't need to use boosts anymore. Another space strike is gonna be charged up here, and the resistance is, well, they're gonna not even gonna claim those containers, I think. Well, they're gonna claim a container. A single container is what they get from here. The red and yellow player are still in the battle, by the way. They decided to continue the fight. Let's see, what went wrong to the resistance here? I think the lack of scouting really killed it. They already knew that they have a space system. They didn't scout to see if there is another one. And after they got struck by a space system, they still decided not to scout for the space for the space and find it. Because the first space strike, if you remember, hit red. The green decided, you know what? That's cool. They can have it. The teal player is moving back a little bit, taking pot shots at the Leviathan. Leviathan shooting back at it. Trying to bait it a little bit into the Typhoon fire here. Solaris is going to take a rocket from the Salamander. Fight happening to the bottom container here. Right here, so we can observe the fight a little better. The Vertex is attacking the Leviathan here. The Solaris is moving forward, and suddenly now the advantage is on the Confed side. Leviathan goes down, and I believe that's going to be... Where are you going? Where are you going? Hello? Hello? Oh, another space strike. On the yellow base now. I'm assuming, I guess they're going to wait for the space strike, and then they're going to go. Red player is pulling some units over here to defend against this push, but Teal knows. Teal knows... Exactly. Teal knows what's going to happen. So Teal is going to continue pushing here. Solaris goes down, and there's nothing that can stop him now. The Vertex are coming in to support this push too. These 2 Mammoth not really going to do much. Green player, sorry, the teal player is now moving forward to clean up what's left of the yellow, and yellow taps out of the game, surrendering. Only red player is now left in the match, but I don't know how long that is going to be, considering that the blue army is now pushing in his underbelly and cleaning up a bunch of his buildings, and that's it, guys. It looks like the victory is going to be with the #1 clan. So far, true to their name. Alright, I'm going to mark it in the bracket. #1 clan takes the victory. Which is good, considering we had a resistance win. Now we have a Confed win. We're gonna have a resistance versus Confed in the finals, and for our 3rd place match, we're gonna have also a Confed versus a resistance. Let's check out the brackets a little bit here, real quick. Here we go. We've got Brigada and Bro for our first game, #1 and RSA for our second game. The finals are gonna be Brigada and #1, and 3rd place match is gonna be Bro and RSA. I don't know right now exactly if we're going to have the finals first or the third place placement first. But for now, I'm going to go on a break, and I will see you when the match is ready. And we are back, everyone. So, we are going to have our third placements match first. So the Bro clan is going to be facing off against the RSA clan. And the RSA clan has had a last moment replacement for one of the players. The Hooligans player has not been able to join. So thankfully, the clans have prepared their replacements for this occasion. So we're going to have a match, of course, anyway. And the players are all ready. I'm going to also put plus here to signify that I am also ready to go. Rank 5 watching this bloody battle. Damn, yeah, this battles are bloody. Alright. We are having another code, by the way. If you notice the code up there, Spectacular Show. We've got some new promo code here. Pretty good. It's easy to judge when you can see all map and all player actions. Yeah, exactly. Valier 187 brings up a very good point. It's very easy to judge, guys. Let's not fall into the pitfall of judging people. Imagine if you're gonna be playing. It's gonna be very difficult for anyone to do it. All right, we're all ready. We're all ready to go into the game. So let us go. We're gonna go into our third place matches. RSA is going to represent the Resistance, and Bro is going to be representing the Confederation. The map is Razorblade. Oh, this one is actually a very cool map. I like this one a lot in Skirmish. I think it's a very fun map in Skirmish. When I get it on the 3v3, a little bit iffy on that one. One of the players is going to have to play Navy in this one, which I'm not necessarily a big fan of, but we'll see. So we've got Vorabe21T23, the replacement player for the RSA clan, playing on the naval side here. And we have Nemo, finding Nemo in the sea. How fitting. We're going to be finding Nemo here, chat. Alright. Players are deploying their bases. It's probably going to be a fast naval deployment here by all players involved who are on the naval side of things. And we are looking good. Infantry's running around the map as usual, of course. We've got some scouting going on. Zoom in a little bit in these riflemen running around. Assaults are shooting riflemen in the face. Riflemen deciding not to pick a fight. Actually, considering there's another wave of assaults coming in, another rifleman is just going to be standing here. Oh, this container is going to be contested, though. Oh, nope, yellow player picks it up. Very quick container picking up speed. And I think that's time for yellow to dip out of there, considering there's a lot of assaults around here. Yep, everyone going to moving into the forest, trying to hide from the Confederation infantry. Meanwhile, on the sea, we've got Vorabe bringing out a couple of Caimans already out, and Nemo is finding Nemo with a couple of deltas. Two naval shipyards versus two naval shipyards here. And it looks like both players have set up. Let's see who's going to be claiming containers around here. The deltas are going to be claiming... it's pretty much even. It looks like purple player is going to be claiming 4 containers on his side, and the green player is going to be claiming... probably going to be claiming this container on his side. I'm pretty sure, right? Pretty sure. Pretty sure he's going to be claiming another container here. Alright, well, in any case, we've got a prototype factory coming out here with a Wolverine. Oh, they already gave out another promo code? Oh, well, some miscommunication here. I did tell them exactly the order to put the promo codes in, and, okay. Well... You guys have it. Iconia, I love you. I love you too, Android Dermond. Thank you. Alright, we got a red rifleman here hiding out. The assaults are looking for him. Trying to find him. Oh, he's gonna be fighting with that one. Gunning him down like the degenerate he is. I'm sorry. That rifleman was probably good. He's probably a good person. That one is trying to run away from that forest, but he's gonna meet his end here too. But there's another rifleman hidden in here. He's going to be going out and scouting out and seeing exactly what's going to be happening in the blue base. Headquarters being upgraded to level 3. At the same time, headquarters of our red player is already level 3, so red is going to be like, aha, I'm faster. You know, every time I scout my enemy and I see that I'm already headquarters 3 and my enemy is only just making headquarters 3, I'm like, I'm so good at the game. But yeah, we've got shipyards being upgraded. Headquarters level 3 for the Nemo player, who's still finding Nemo. Little looking for it in the line, deltas. First alligator's already out in the battlefield though. It's going to be truly a menace. Probably going to be able to contest this container with it, considering that there is a Viking out as well, but there's going to be a second alligator already going, and another shipyard is going to get upgraded soon. We have a fight here between a Cerberus and a Wolverine. Cerberus is running after the Wolverine. Why did it stop shooting for a second? I guess it lost the vision here, because there's a bit of a vision gap here. We don't have the vision issues, but there is a ramp. Oh! That was a beautiful leap by the Cerberus, blowing up the Wolverine. Alright, and at the same time, alright, looks like the green player is going to have to encounter the purple wave as Nemo is moving forward to claim the large container here, preventing the green player at least from claiming the large container. The Viking is going to move forward and start shooting the alligator, actually taking a container here. This alligator is going to go down. I think the large container is going to go to the purple player. Yeah, it looks like it. This alligator is going to move in, but just barely not in time. There is now a couple of alligators around here, however, which is not looking good for purple player. He's going to lose all of his naval units here. This Viking is going to go down, and these deltas aren't really going to belong to this world either. The yellow player has also pushed in a little bit forward, taking a forward position here on top of this ramp. The alligators claim the field, losing the large container. But to be fair, in total, think about how much resources were lost here on the side of purple, and think about if it was more than the green player losses. Green player lost, I believe, like 5 caimans, which is very cheap, and an alligator, which is also a little cheaper, just a tiny bit, than a Viking. So if you think about it, total resources lost by the purple side is probably larger. Maybe, if not equal. Considering he did get the container, he probably got actually even on that. Are they upgrade max? So these players are fairly equally matched as far as I'm concerned. We have asked all the clans to pick teams that are as best matched as possible. Their best players. We want them to have their best players compete in these. My voice is already starting to go down a little bit, but we did just comment on a couple of games here. When we can see new troops, planes, vehicles, buildings, etc. You have any plans? Our plans have been posted at the beginning of the year. If you go back in our news posts to the beginning of the year on any of our social media, we've made a post called Plans for 2025. And there is a document, we've written a huge article where we outline every plan for 2025 and beyond. If you want to read about our plans, go read. An assault is scouting what's happening here. He's going to scout that HQ level 4. But now, actually, admin has the HQ advantage. Green player has amassed a large number of alligators against only 3 Vikings. I wonder, if green attacked right now, he probably could mop up all these Vikings and the platform, because it's just a single torpedo platform. Torpedo platforms are good, but they're not that good. You also have an alligator here just parking. Sir, this is not a legal alligator parking spot. You have to move away from here. Red player positioning here with some mammoths. Mammoths on the battlefield are going to be sieging up, basically, the blue player here. Very curious positioning by these resistance players. At the same time, yellow is going to be pushed back a little bit by the Seraphim, but the Seraphim is about to go down because the lock-on has happened. You cannot run away from this missile. If you got locked on, it's over. He should have gone ground mode, actually. He had plenty of opportunity to go ground mode there, once again. Green player is pushing forward. There is now a considerable amount of Vikings now. It is a bit too late. Before there used to be 3 Vikings. Now there's 5 Vikings. Sorry, 6 Vikings and a Poseidon. And a platform, and another torpedo platform is going up. And this formation is actually very not great. This is not really going to be a good formation here for the green player. Yeah, these the alligators are in a huge bind. They're going to take down a couple of Vikings, but so many of them already went down. So many alligators are already on the bottom of the sea here. Nemo is going to continue pushing forward here, maybe to his disadvantage. Yeah, I think these Vikings were just automatically moving forward. He's pulling them back now, but he's going to be able to defend quite well. And his technology on the Navy is better. The Poseidon is a very powerful unit. If he's going to be tanking up into Poseidon, he's going to have a good, healthy amount of Poseidon here. It's going to be really dangerous for the green player here. Not really going to be able to take down any fights anymore. The torpedo platform, fighting in the torpedo platforms, very interesting decision. At the same time, we have a fight between yellow and teal happening over here. Salamander and the Cerberus is fighting an army of some Zeus. All these alligators are unfortunately going to go down. It looks like there's not going to be enough. There's just not enough alligators. I don't think this is a good engagement here with 2 torpedo platforms. Not really going to be claiming victory, but he did take down a Poseidon. Took down a couple of Vikings. I really wish we would have resources, like a card we could pull up which would show resources lost in an engagement. That would be pretty good. Alright. Yellow player also pulling back a little bit. There's a bit of a back and forth. A large container spawns on the left side of the battlefield, which I think red player is going to be able to easily claim here. A Solaris is on the field as well. Going to be moving forward. It's way faster than the Mammoth shots. It looks like it dodged the Wasp by accident. Did take down did take a missile from the Salamander, and the Wasp is actually unpunished here. This move out is very questionable. There are Typhoons in front. The Zeus are only just now starting to fire. The Mammoths have already been pummeling this army for such a long time. Yeah, and now he's gonna move back. Yeah, these units are toast. These units are dead. Absolutely. These units are gonna be toasty. This Wasp, however, is also gonna take down a lot of damage. Might even go down. Oh, I barely survived. Oh my god, this Wasp living on 1 HP is actually kind of epic. Alright, we got another line of alligators, but now this line of Vikings, like if I had this line of Vikings, I would be in a much happier spot than having this line of alligators, I think. Although it depends. If I were by the red side, I actually would probably like to be here, supported by the Mammoths. If the red moves his army forward here, claiming this high ground, and supports his ally with the Mammoths on C, it would actually be pretty good for the green player. It looks like the green player is actually doing exactly what I'm saying. He's putting up a couple of alligators on this side, trying to provide some air support at the same time. He's providing air support at the same time with his alligators. So if he moved forward from this angle and attacked the line on the side, these Vikings would clump up, allowing the alligators and mammoths to take it apart. There's a Leviathan now in the field as well, the yellow Leviathan. Yellow is also positioning kind of... the resistance team is positioning very aggressively, as you can see around the map. We've got a... If you look at the mini-map, we have a concave set up around the entire Confederation base. But is it really that bad? Look at that, exactly what I'm talking about. The Mammoth is supporting on the sea here, taking pot shots at these Viking. Well, it was taking pot shots at the Viking and then it died. But yeah, Poseidon is now moving in. That's also why I like the Poseidon. I think the Poseidon is actually a really, really good unit. I like the Poseidon a lot as far as naval units go, because it is an artillery unit that's on the sea. It's very useful against both land units and naval. We also have an engagement happening here. I saw the nuclear explosion going off in the Leviathan, but it looks like the nuke isn't actually going to do much. At the same time, we have a bit of an engagement happening here on the right side of the map too. Yellow and teal player are facing off against each other. The Leviathan is moving forward. Is there going to be anything happening here? The Cerberus is going to be going down. The red player pulled back in the meantime, by the way, but the yellow player is pushing forward, it looks like. Oh, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be really difficult. The nuke is going down, but it's hitting nothing. What is that nuke going to be hitting? It's hitting absolutely nothing here. There's no one there. The army was over here. He should have pulled forward and threw the nuke forward there. That's not really going to be doing anything for the resistance here. And at the same time, it's a very dangerous thing for the resistance to do, is that they're not able to penetrate the defenses here. They're not able to push forward. They really ought to, though, because the Confederate armies are being built up. They are being built up in size. The yellow player is pulling his troops forward a little bit again, but the Poseidon is actually joining into cover. This is another reason why I like the Poseidon a lot. It's able to support ground assaults as well. This is just a wall of Vikings. I don't think it's gonna be I don't think it's ever getting penetrated. Unless a Leviathan shows up here, or like 2 Leviathans show up here, I think this line is not really gonna be popped anytime soon, all things considered. Red is positioning his heroes on the side and his army on the high ground. Still, I would really like to see some more mammoths here. Just like a few mammoths shooting on this side would be great. 3 damage. It's just literally 3 damage. At the same time, blue is responding to the movements of the red player here. Perhaps the Beholder spotted them, considering that he has one. And Mammoth is in position to start firing, actually. Somehow. There's a Mammoth. Mammoth shooting a huge ring. Mammoth. Seraphim is going to take a rocket. No, this is not Seraphim. The Solaris. Solaris takes a rocket from the Salamander and moves into the fog, realizes there's absolutely nothing there, moves out. A nuke goes out from the Leviathan, taking down a unit and dishing out a bunch of damage to the rest of the units here. Taking down a lot of damage itself, though, and its armor has been reduced by the Beholder, which makes it significantly more vulnerable to rockets like that. Looks like the Red Salamander has been literally cornered here. Moving out here. Oh, okay, the blue player decides to spare it as the red army is actually pushing forward, trying to pincer it a little bit. This Mammoth has been shooting for God knows how long, but why are these units not moving forward? Why are not all units on the red side moving with this push? This is what I'm thinking about, because, like, this is a weak engagement. At the same time, we have a naval engagement happening here. This is exactly what I'm talking about. We've got the yellow fighting teal on the side, and also Leviathan throwing a nuke down at sea. The alligators are now concaving around these Vikings, forcing these Vikings to move forward a bit and dying one by one here. At the same time, yellow and teal have had a fight. The mammoths are pummeling them. The alligators taking shots at the Vikings. The Viking number is being reduced. I can't believe it. I can't believe I'm seeing this. The Viking number is going down. But there's still a lot. There's still a lot. There's more coming in. We got more Vikings still here. 5 more Vikings around here. To God knows how many alligators that is. At least 10. We've got the teal player and yellow player playing the song and dance. Red player just outside of blue base, moving back and forth. There's a salamander moving around with the support of a chameleon, taking shots at the X facility. Might actually be able to take it down, considering he's trying to find him, but inside the fog. Why wouldn't he just shoot the chameleon? You shoot in the middle of the fog, not on the side of the fog. At the same time, the alligator and the Solaris, this purple Solaris is now moving here on the naval side of things to support the naval fleet, the purple fleet, Nemo's fleet. Poseidon are shooting. The Poseidon are in front though. The Vikings should really be in the front here. The Poseidon is an artillery ship. Teal is pushing forward though. He's pushed. Another nuke is coming out, but it's going to hit the shield, so it's not really going to be doing as much damage as maybe the green player would have liked. At the same time, red here is fighting blue. There's non-stop action happening. Non-stop action happening. Absolutely non-stop action happening on the entire battlefield. Ground and sea. No air. Well, I mean, considering that the Leviathan is an air unit, there's some action happening in the air too. And the Wasp. And the Seraphim. But other than that, there's no air action happening anywhere in the battlefield. The chameleon are running out, forcing the red player to start retreating here, but they are getting shot by the Zeus here as they're retreating. The shield is moving forward. The Seraphim goes down to something. Yeah, these chameleon just recharge a little bit of energy and use that energy to try and move away. The Leviathan is now here. The red Leviathan is now on this side. The naval engagement is just continuing. The non-stop naval action happening. Green players trying to skirt around these torpedo platforms, not willing to engage them, maybe trying to get into this weak belly of the purple navy, taking down a few Poseidons, taking down some Vikings too. But at the same time, yellow still has a few units around here, and the Leviathan support from green players is going to be able to help a bit more too. But the teal has a lot of units. There's a Seraphim, purple Seraphim here too. Red has retreated all the way back here. I think that's a bit of a mistake. Leviathan throws a nuke, but what's that nuke gonna accomplish? The red army is all the way back here, not able to really do anything to like take advantage of this. The X facility still stands. At the same time, green is still fighting purple on the sea with all these alligators. Just there's a line of alligators continuously pouring forward from the green player, dangerously close to the teal side. I don't think that's a good idea because now this Solaris is able to take shots and basically assist the purple player for free. I don't think this is a good idea. This is not gonna. Yeah, the green is now realizing that he's moved himself into a trap. A nuke goes off on the right, on top of the shields as well. Beholder is revealing some of the chameleons, but there's again no one to take advantage. Another nuke is going down into the face of the shield, and now some of the units are actually going to start going down. Is Leviathan barely able to escape? The Vikings are chasing down all the alligators, and at the same time, red is engaging blue. Both players are constantly fighting each other, but the action is always on the Confederate side, as you can see. Wow, what a battle! I can't stop. I cannot stop. I can't stop talking. There's Solaris is now moving into the fog. Is it going to be a laser in here? I think he just used the laser though. There's no laser. He's just scouting in the fog there. The fog needs to go down. If you didn't know, by the way, the Seraphim actually has detection range. If you'd moved on top of the clouds there, maybe he would be able to spot the chameleon there. The Wasp and the Seraphim go down, but there's now Leviathan that's completely uncontested in the back of the blue base. He's just moving around. This is the only air defense tower going down. There's no vertex or anything to defend against this. It looks like this is gonna be finally some kind of a result here for the resistance team, and the yellow and green are kind of clumping up together here. Green from the sea and yellow from land as they're trying to stick together a little bit here. This purple Solaris is taking a lot of damage actually. Oh, and it's going to go down to an alligator shot. Beholder also is flying dangerously close to all the anti-air. Oh no, the poor French woman. No, I'm hit. I'm going down. And the yellow team is pushing forward to the yellow player is pushing forward to his ground. The green Leviathan is supporting the naval assault here as another torpedo platform is going to go up. Oh. A nuke is going to go off, hitting a few ships here. The red player has decided to fall back as I think this purple Seraphim actually cleans up the Leviathan. But that doesn't mean that the red player is weak by any means. The red player is still very strong. And it's going to take a lot of time for blue to rebuild his forces. The torpedo platforms are going to get cleaned up actually, because there's no more navy left for the purple player to defend. Nemo is going to be lost very soon actually. We're going to lose Nemo. We're not going to be able to find Nemo anymore. The green Leviathan is a huge menace here. Let's see, like what's going to take this down? There's absolutely nothing to even scratch the paint on this Leviathan. No anti-air whatsoever. We need like a Seraphim here, but the Teal Seraphim just went down to a Salamander shot. There's a low health Solaris defending the Teal base here as Yellow's pushing forward. Solaris laser going over there and hitting 4 units with the tip. And moving back a little bit again. There's nothing to shoot into the fog, nothing to reveal this fog with, as the blue player is quickly realizing that there's nothing he can do. And the green player is actually destroying the shipyards of the purple player. Looks like the sea has gone to Borade 2023. There is a torpedo platform now built by the blue player, but what is a single torpedo platform gonna do? Absolutely nothing. The red player is pushing into the blue base, the yellow player is pushing into the teal base, the green player is pushing into the purple base. On all sides, the Confederation team is gonna be losing in this battle. Absolutely gonna be losing in this battle. But yeah, looks like it's gonna be GG resistance here for this battle. All things considered. Red Star Alliance. Red Star Alliance? Red Star Alliance. Red Star Alliance is gonna be claiming 3rd place in this tournament, pushing the Bro clan to the 4th spot. Which does not mean that they lost. We are all winners here. Everyone is still going to get some rewards, as we have specified. All clans are still going to split up some of the prize pools. It's just that the 4th place is going to get a little less than the winners. The winners deserve. But it's interesting that the players are actually staying in the game. The purple player is the first one to leave. The teal player is still in the game. The blue player is still in the game. Are they really just going to hold out here for the last one? The last man? Last building? Looking at the minimap, there's nothing left. Oh, the headquarters just got deleted. They just got eliminated. The Confederation has been eliminated, and there is the victory screen. Whoa. Well, I'm gonna report the score on this one. RSA claiming victory. Claiming that 3rd spot. In the tournament. Here's the brackets. And now we're gonna have the finals coming up. So while we're setting up the finals, I am gonna be right back. I'm gonna go on a little break. As soon as the match has been set up once again, I'll be back with you to comment on it. And we are back. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. There's going to be a bit of a longer delay, actually. There's going to be a bit of a longer delay now. But we are now up to the finals. Brigada versus #1 clan are going to be fighting for the first place in our first ever public tournament. Brigada will be the resistance, and #1 is going to be the Confederation. The players have just assembled, and they are ready to begin. We are also ready to begin, so without further ado, we're gonna go. The delay on the stream has increased because of the technical issue, so now the delay on the stream is gonna be almost 4 minutes. So, yeah. Hopefully you're still going to have a grand old time. But let's once again talk about the clans here, as people are still getting ready. There's still some preparations here. We've got Brigada clan. If you have missed my previous explanation, Brigada clan has been founded very recently, in January of this year actually, but they're already achieving some great successes. They're taking prize spots in the Blitz tournaments and normal tournaments. They aim to become the top #1 clan of Art of War, and you know, at least they could be the top clan of today's tournament today. They're focused on ranks 22 to 25, and they are focused on giving us a good battle, giving us a good time, giving us a good show. The #1 clan is very interesting, to say the least. They are very ambitious in their naming. #1, they're trying to be #1. They say about themselves that they have adaptive players, the universal fighters who can adapt to any combat situation, and they are hoping to win the tournament, to show everyone a good time, and to entertain everyone. All right. The battle has started. Let's go, shall we? The battle is going to be happening on the we're still connecting. Just quickly checking that everything is all right and everything looks fine on my end. It looks like we're loading a bit. It's gonna be a bit of a long loading screen. How are you guys? Are you guys doing good? Checking chat today, but now chat is going to be super far back behind, and I'm not really going to be able to keep up with it. Currently, the stream is still on break on my end. So, yeah. Current chat majorities, Confederation players who say Resistance Imba. I mean, we did have a Confederation and a Resistance team join. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, it looks like we actually have somebody, one of the players is experiencing technical issues with the game, which is why they're not able to connect. I'm quickly going to go on the break screen, and we're going to be right back with you as soon as we have the game set up once again. And we're back. Everything is ready once again. I'm going to give the plus showing that we are all ready. And I hope it's going to be a good game. Let's go. Once again, hopefully we're going to get into the game. Good luck and have fun to all the players. We're going to be playing... Our finals are going to be played on the Industrial Zone map. And Brigada is going to be representing the Resistance side, and number 1 clan is going to be representing the Confederation side. They all have the same avatar too. It's a bit intimidating. All players are either rank 24 or one player is rank 25. However, I have been informed that he only hit rank 25 recently, so his upgrades are still essentially rank 24. So this is all rank 24 game for everyone. Very, very equal. So let's talk a little bit about the Spectator. The feature is going to be coming out soon, and it is going to allow not just us, but also your favorite YouTubers to host their own tournaments and watch replays from other people and comment on them in this much better UI, where they can see everything at the same time, where they can move around, they can look at everything, they can see everything, they can check everyone's income per minute. It's gonna be awesome, guys. I'm really looking forward to this future of Art of War 3, and I think it's gonna be great. Honestly, it's gonna be amazing. I hope that everyone is gonna have lots of fun. I know I'm gonna have lots of fun. It's been lots of fun commenting in this tournament so far, and I think that it's gonna be pretty great. Good luck to both teams. What's rank 25 clan number 1? Yeah, rank 25, the Dogfighter one. One guy is rank 25, but he's still rank 24 upgrades effectively. So currently we have basically the same setup as every other game. We got infantry going out there, collecting all the containers. All the containers have already been collected. There is a yellow rifleman just chilling out in this forest, waiting to scout. There's a very convenient forest for a rifleman to go into and just kind of hang out, just kind of live there, just kind of living their life, you know. Naval units are out as well. This map features 2 pools of water, or bodies of water, which both players are going to use at least a little bit. The Deltas and Caimans are running around, picking up some money. Looks like the green player is going to pick up some money. Purple player is unfortunately left with no money, unfortunately for the purple player. And obviously we are here seeing some naval engagements on the side. There's an engagement here in the corner. A few riflemen are going to just absolutely gun down this poor assault. He's just dead. Oh my god, that is a brutal death animation there. Oh my god. Okay, that poor guy just giga died. Okay, the 2 Caimans are trying to engage this Delta, but the Caimans aren't really that great against Deltas, even if there's 2 of them. You know, Caiman is a very fast patrol boat, but it's going to be very difficult for them to do anything if they're just, you know, fighting basically face to face with the Delta. So yeah, smart move by this Caiman captain. He moved away and then around again. This shipyard is level 2 though. This shipyard is not being upgraded. Let's check the bases of our players. We've got Dogfighter here at headquarters level 3, going for Avia Factory and an airfield, so he's opting for air build. We got our Teal player also on HQ level 3, upgrading, going for a very standard ground army with a level 1 shipyard. We got Trutin here with a level 1 shipyard and a torpedo platform for base defense, also going for headquarters level 3. Negative with also an air build, and I think that might actually be a little faster. It's hard to say. Adam 1994 here, already with the shipyard level 2, and a Wasp is already out as well. Assault vehicle factory going for a very good setup here. Lots of stuff basically already, lots of resources already invested in the battlefield. Got an alligator here, and there's a torpedo platform coming, but it's not going to be coming just yet. It's going to be built on time for this alligator, however. And also at the same time another alligator for Skidalets over here, and a prototype factory. Basically very standard builds so far. Got a bunch of assaults here defending the base, and the large containers are gonna go towards the resistance side here. It looks like obviously the Confederation players can defend their base from the alligators, but I don't think they can really attack here. Yeah, so these large containers are gonna go towards the resistance side. A couple of assaults here, just vibing by this forest in the corner of the map. I don't know if they're having a picnic. I don't know, actually. Maybe they are. Who knows? Maybe they're roommates. And they were roommates, chat. Alright. But there is also a rifleman on the other side. I don't know, looking at them. This rifleman looking at these two assaults from the forest. Alright, we got the hawk. Sorry, the hawk is clearing up some of the assaults around here. A few riflemen are holding the middle of the map. I like this map because it has a lot of like cool things. Like, what is this hawk doing here? Is it just a statue of a hawk? And there's like some kind of construction facilities, some refinery facilities. Like, it really does feel like it's called industrial zone. It does really feel like an industrial zone, right? It's like really cool. And I like that. I like that a lot. In the recent years, maps have undergone a huge upgrade in their quality. And I think that's going to be the trend in the future as well. We're going to be continuing this trend with like maps becoming better visually. People in the chat are saying that this is not a great map. They don't like it. What a map for finals. But I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's a bad map. I think it's actually a pretty good map. Water has no winning potential, says Rock is coming, but you know, the water does help you cover and help you attack here. So if you attack here, obviously he's a resistance player, so he doesn't know what an artillery ship is. But if you're a Confederation player, you can use the Poseidon here a little bit to provide some support. If your opponent allows that, of course. But it is going to focus a lot in the middle here. There's going to be a lot of action happening in the middle here, I believe. But the players are investing into naval as well, just a tiny bit, just enough to hold some advantage on the naval in the water, but not quite to the overwhelming investment of resources. Just a few alligators, just a caiman, just a wasp flying around, you know. They're controlling the water without actually doing anything to it, you know? My YouTube is saying that there's been some kind of issue. YouTube is not receiving enough video, apparently. Well, I hope everything is fine. I hope everything is fine on your end, guys. Hopefully. But we're gonna... OBS is telling me that everything is fine, so I don't know what YouTube is saying here. Hopefully everything's gonna be all right on your end. But we have Vertex flying around. Both people, both teams are just building up their armies currently. There's not a lot of action happening. Some hawks are flying around, some Vertex are flying around, some ships are just idling around. And both teams are biding their time, playing very carefully, playing a very careful game here, not trying to stir the boat in any direction. There's a hawk going around, just checking out what's going on here, but it is gonna go down itself. Scouting that there's a headquarters level 5 upgrade actually coming up. At the same time, the red player does not have a headquarters upgrade going up himself. Ooh, look at that! Oh, look at this guy! Everybody point fingers at green. He had a power outage. He had not enough power. That would definitely never happen to me. Yeah, never happened to me, guys. Put plus in the chat if you never ever ran out of power on your base ever. I'm gonna not put a plus there because there's a stream delay, but I'll see it. I'll see it when you guys hear this message. Alright. The Vertex are coming out here. We've got some Vertex on the lookout, on the looksy look. We're gonna completely obliterate these riflemen. These poor 3 riflemen. Actually, they only obliterated 1 rifleman and left another one alive for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Alright. It would appear that actually another rifleman does go down, but this Vertex, isn't Vertex really gonna trade for a rifleman? This Vertex traded for a rifle. Okay, guys, if you've never seen this before, now you have. A Vertex just traded for a rifleman. I like how these naval units are hugging the coast. I think that's an interesting placement here, because he's going to be able to scout this move out, for example. The purple player is going to move out here. These alligator are not only going to be able to scout it out, but also they're going to be able to take some pot shots at the oncoming ground forces. Currently the poll is saying that number 1 clan is going to win. I'm going to end the poll here because we're already in the finals. But yeah, the results of the poll, people are in favor of number 1 clan. Let's see if that's going to be, their gamble is going to pay off. Purple player is pushing forward. The teal player is our arrow, the clan leader for number 1. Hawk is coming around here. He's going to deal some damage, take down this rifleman, and then take a whole lot. Oh no, that was not worth it. That was not good Hawk control there. They should have turned around as soon as they took down that rifleman. They should have just turned around. Instead they flew over with the Typhoon, and because they were so clumped up, they took a lot of damage. The Vertex is dealing damage to the Leviathan on this side of the map. There was a Wasp blast going down on these units, but no nuclear follow-up currently. Players are floating a bit of resources, but it's just very easy to float resources in this game, I have noticed, actually. At a certain point, it becomes very easy to float resources. Everyone's incomes are pretty normal. This player is boosting with advanced supply, gold supply boosts. Seraphim, oh, I would not want to be in the Seraphim pilot right now. That was a lot of pain. That was a lot of pain and suffering. But the purple and teal player are engaging against the yellow. The green player is moving around to flank him a little bit here. The nuclear missile is going to strike basically nothing here. Unfortunately, strikes basically nothing. Vertex is going to beat down this Leviathan though. Oh! No, actually, it deals barely any damage to it. But now it goes around for another run and now takes it down completely. The alligator is going to dealing some damage to it, as well as the porcupines. The hawks are here as well, supporting the fight. The green player is now forced to take the engagement against purple and a little bit of teal. But yellow is coming around, engaging against the Solaris. It's interesting how the Solaris is by himself. He's going to be taking a ton of damage. He's going to be taking a lot of punishment. These alligators are not going to be engaging in the fight though, as well as these alligators. But this also kind of forces the purple and teal into this very tiny clump in the middle. Like, this is not a very good position for the Confederation team, I think, especially considering that there's a bit of a miscommunication here happening, and the purple player is pushing into green, but teal is like, nah, I need to pull back my forces. Purple has nuked a couple of tanks here, taking a lot of damage from the Hawk. The Vertex are coming up to support it. They're going to be dealing damage to the Leviathan, but also taking a lot of damage from Porcupine themselves. Yellow and green have basically mopped up every purple unit left here. And now they're going to continue pushing. There's going to be not a lot of stuff left. Now there's a heal army turning on the shields. Still in a pretty good position to engage, I believe. And there is still a Solaris left, as well as a couple of purple units around. Again, a miscommunication, but this time on the resistance side, as yellow player decided to pull back, as well at the same time as the green player decided to push forward. The Cerberus is jumping in here, trying to scout the fog, but the fog is already gone. The green player realizes the yellow player is not supporting him, so he decides to push back here. Pull back a bit. Don't move back! But he had to move back. No. It was a good idea to move back. Don't say that. Okay. Cerberus is fighting against Jaguar, but a single automatic turret pushes him back here. Take a look at the players' bases. We got the negative. The back player, the red player, is building more airfields, building a couple of albatrosses actually. I don't know where these are going to go. We've got the yellow player here building more assault factories and a special vehicle factory. We've got green player here also building up his forces. We've got headquarters 5 pretty much across the board for all players except yellow. Yellow doesn't have it. Dag fighter has his headquarters level 5 and he's going for Vertex as well as a little bit of Thor. So both air players, there's actually a few more Thor on this airfield. So both sides are going for Thor. Blue player deciding to poke this assortment of alligators here, taking down, but also there's a hawks supporting them, so it's not just alligators here. The teal player also with headquarters level 4 actually, and so is the purple player. So actually, the headquarters advantage is currently on the resistance side. If the yellow player ranks up his HQ, they're gonna have the HQ advantage here. But the green and purple players are pulling their forces together. This is a scary fist. This is a scary group of forces, actually. Albatross going in, dealing absolutely 0 damage as they nuke. Out of this entire clump of units, they somehow found the exact hole where there was nothing here. Okay, that would be pretty sad actually if I was these albatross pilots. But this is very funny. It's definitely hard to aim bombers. Okay, nuke is coming in, but this, okay, these Thors are looking pretty good. Bombing some buildings, you know, classic Confederation thing. They bomb a random building here, but these units got quickly obliterated by the bombs. A couple of nukes, just the Confederation has been getting bombed by tactical nukes. Vertex is coming in to destroy this Leviathan. Not all of these Jaguar are firing. There's a huge air battle going on actually as the Hawk and the Vertex are fighting here for air supremacy. The Confederation is slowly but surely pushing ever so slightly forward. The mole is repairing as much as it can, but it's not going to be enough. The energy shield here is basically revealing everything in the fog. The green player is able to push the purple player a little bit away, but now he's going to be flanked by the green, or teal player rather. Green is getting flanked by teal player, who still has pretty much full army. And purple still has units too, so it's going to be very dangerous. Yellow is pulling back very far away. Very far away. This might be a little bit too far away actually. And small is going to be taking lots of punishment. And oh, Thors are bombing nothing. Oh, and more Thors bombing nothing. Oh, okay. Interesting. 4 bombing runs completely in the bin. Nothing accomplished by these. Vertex is completely uncontested, however. That's very awesome. I would love to see some Mammoth. Where is Mammoth? There is no Mammoth around here. Imagine how clumped these units are. Just a few Mammoths. Just a smidge. Just a little bit. Instead of maybe the Albatross. Well, I mean, one of the players is building the Albatross, so it will be hard for him to just completely go into a completely different direction, but just a few Mammoths. Maybe even not, well, maybe not exactly Mammoths. Maybe like a bunch of Mammoths. A bunch of Mammoths shooting into the clump. Oh, that would be so beautiful. Forcing the Confed player also to push forward instead of relying, like waiting for the resistance to go forward themselves. Some naval, these alligators are finally seeing some action here. They're actually able to take a few shots. Leviathan nuke coming in here, taking down the Beholder. The Seraphim is moving forward. There's a Thor. More Thor bombing runs. Where are they going? They are bombing nothing. What is over there even? They could have went for this perfectly fine mole. Okay, well, both players are not really utilizing their bombers to their fullest extent, but I think actually the Albatrosses maybe are trying to go down for some infrastructure. Nevertheless, we've got Vertex flying around in the middle of the battlefield. It looks like the Confederation army is actually reduced in numbers somehow. Somehow the Confederation army has been reduced in number enough for them to be forced into a retreat. This is an insane battle. It's a very long one already, and so far not really any clear, you know, like no clear advantage here. Players are fighting over the middle here, basically ignoring these sides. They're basically ignoring these sides. I don't know how much I like that personally. A bit of a distraction going in this direction would be pretty good. These sides, this side of the map is very vulnerable. If like a salamander would roll down here, that would be pretty easy to take advantage of if these vertex are not home. Obviously that would be, that would require you to actually like utilize a salamander, and then, okay, there's some anti-air towers coming up in the middle of the battlefield. Look at that! Oh, everybody point fingers. Oh, look at this. He's out of energy. He's out of energy. No, insufficient energy. Never happened to me. Never happened to me, chat. Okay, put plus again if you've never ever run out of energy in the fight. Okay. There was a bombing run here. There was a bombing run here, hitting a few of these units. If it was just a little bit further down, just a bit down here, it would hit a bit better. But still, that was really good. That was pretty good. That was pretty great. All things considered, comparatively, that was pretty great. Hawks are taking pot shots here, but they are gonna get chased down by the Vertex a little bit. Are these Vertex overextending? A little bit. They're gonna take some damage, but they can just go back to the airfield and repair. There's no problem there. There's no problem there. As well as these Hawks, they can also just go back to the airfields and repair. Dagfighter just casually floating 4,000 resources. The Thors are going for another run. It seems. What are they gonna bomb? Okay, they have actually destroyed. They moved into the bombs. The yellow has accidentally moved his army forward into the bombs. Ooh, that's a yikes. That was a definite yikes there. Losing a bunch of vehicles there, not something that you like. Again, there's not a single mammoth on the battlefield. There should be more mammoths. Why are there no mammoths? These positions are very entrenched. Imagine if you position a few mammoths. Oh, the albatross is coming in, but there's no units here anymore. Oh, yeah. Yeah, something tells me, yeah, this build, like, he wouldn't position these units here anyway, because there's a building here. Why would you put a bombing run there? I'd put a bombing runs, like, here instead. But, nevertheless, a nuke is going down on the teal and purple group of units over here, and the Vertex are coming in to push as well. But once again, look at all these clumps of units! Oh, how much would you love some AoE there? Just a little bit of AoE more. The Jaguar is good, and it does have splash, but it's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. A nuke from the Leviathan is going to be coming down here. Let's have a look at it. It is going to be hitting absolutely... Well, actually it hit some units. Yeah, it hit some units, never mind. It hit nothing in the middle, like in the actual impact. So, oh, another nuke. More Thors. Thors are going in forward, but they are going to just simply take a bunch of damage and then leave. One of the Thors is actually going down. Not that Dagfighter cares, he's already up to 5,000 units almost. Negative is almost also up to 2,000 units. None of the players are reaching their supply limits, I'm noticing in this tournament. So Adam here is almost there with his supply, but not quite, not quite. I'd love to see some more units out of negative here. Maybe some more variety, maybe some more heroes, actually. I think, like, yeah, I'm seeing the red Leviathan, but I haven't really been seeing much else here. These alligators are going to get sacrificed to free up some of the supply here as a, I think... Nope, never mind, they're going to get pulled back. So this supply is going to stay there. Another advantage currently, I think, is that for the Confederation side, is that they don't have any supply in their navy. They don't have any supply in naval units, and this is kind of tanking the resistance right now, because yellow is almost going to be hitting supply soon. If he still has these alligators around, that's like a lot of supply of units, worth of units that he could be putting in the ground army, or maybe even a little air, who knows. You know, it would be also nice to see like a space strike or something, but maybe the players have agreed in advance not to use nukes or space strikes or anything like. Airfield is coming up here, more airfields is coming up here, which is obviously pretty nice. Special factories are coming up too. Players are building up their strength once again. Two Leviathans. Green player is going around the side here. Very curious. The Hawk are pummeling. A nuke from the Leviathan is going to hit nothing. I'm sorry, but they're just hitting nothing. They're just hitting nothing there. These Leviathan nukes could be better. Could be better. I think this is going to be another Leviathan nuke. Yeah, there it goes. Is it going to hit absolutely nothing? Oh, that one was good. Oh, I like that one. That one's a really good nuke. Okay, that one's actually great. That nuke was amazing. Hit a lot of units, hit a hero. It was hitting the shield, but it was definitely hitting good stuff. Like this one definitely only hit the Zeus maybe. Not that great. But that other one, absolutely not great. And it's actually still somehow forcing the Confederation to go on the back. They're going on the defensive here. Solaris is using a laser to only take down a single tank. Not that great. Seraphim is going to go down. The yellow player is a little bit scared of pushing though. He's a little bit scared of pushing in. The green is not afraid though. Green decides, alright, I'm going in. I'm going forward. The alligator goes down to the torpedo platform. I'm going forward. Red Leviathan is here to support him too. Chameleons and shields are getting turned on. This beautiful Solaris laser takes down 4 tanks over there. Thors are going out. Let's see, are they going to hit anything? Oh, that was actually... That actually destroyed the Green's army. I believe that actually destroyed Green's army. That is absolutely beautiful, beautiful bombing run by the Thors. And now Yellow is like, okay, I'm moving forward now. I'm here, guys. I'm fighting. But now this clump of units is very vulnerable to maybe more Thor bombing runs. Who knows? Maybe more Solaris lasers, like a Solaris laser here. That would be devastating. Green now has more units again. He's going to be moving forward to support Yellow, but I'm kind of feeling that Yellow is going to be like, I'm tapping out, and Green is going to move in and lose all these units again. But who knows? Actually, the Confederation is losing a lot of stuff. They are losing their units. Look at that. Look at that. There's nothing here. Nothing happening. Nothing on the Confed side. This is just free. Why is Yellow moving back? No! No, there's nothing left. Yellow. Why is Yellow not pushing forward? Is he perhaps afraid of the Thors or Vertex? Maybe. Maybe he could be afraid. Could be afraid of the Vertex and the Thors. He doesn't want to repeat the fate of the Green army here. Another nuke landing on top of these Zeus and energy shields. The Solaris is on very low HP. Thors are coming in. Speaking of which, destroying a building, destroying some units, but otherwise, it's not that great. It should be bombing here. Why are we bombing these buildings? We should be bombing these units. Vertex are coming in though, and these clumped up Jaguar are just absolutely obliterated by the rockets of the Vertex. Another Leviathan is coming in. The yellow Leviathan is going to go down. Green Leviathan is lagging in the back for some reason. Maybe afraid of losing that one to his to these Vertex. The Hawk are coming in to try and engage the Vertex in air supremacy. Both air players have a lot of resources to burn though. They're definitely not going to be losing these Vertex. They're going to be running out of money not anytime soon. However, green and yellow are noticing that there is actually an opportunity to take down a little bit, just a bit of just a smidge of infrastructure from purple player. As the Vertexes are trying to defend here, another Leviathan goes down. Maul is getting deployed very close to the base of the Confederation team. The Thors are going in, and these are beautiful bombing runs. I love those bombing runs. That was absolutely amazing. The Thors are coming in through the Albatross. Let's see if they're going to be able to do something here. Oh, one of them goes down. I think it's because that one Albatross went down, this X facility is going to stay alive, but the Hawk is going to come in and finish it off. X facility is going to go down for the Confederation team. The Solaris did go out though. They managed to get out of there. Now this full health Solaris with the shield support. With the shield support, please with the shield support, please move forward with the shield support, please. Okay, no, it's not. It's not gonna happen. Resistance is gonna go forward here. Okay. Absolutely splendid. This is really bad. Solaris is gonna go down. Is Trukin really not paying attention here? Is he not noticing? I think he might be already giving up. That's not good. Gotta keep fighting, buddy. Beautiful push here from green and yellow players. These Jaguars are still, they're just wrecking havoc. Vertex are coming in to deal some damage there, but not quite enough. Or is it? Or is it quite enough? There is a green or teal Solaris, and the Vertex are going to be able to clean up here, unfortunately, for the resistance team. The Hawks are coming in though, taking down a energy shield basically, letting it get cleaned up by some Jaguars here. Seraphim active, going absolutely whatever. Purple player is trying desperately to rebuild his infrastructure, desperately rebuilding his X facility. Oh, he's running out of power because he had all of his power plants in the front. Losing all these power plants means that he actually now has no means of production except this one assault vehicle factory. And ironically, this shipyard really should get deleted. It's really it's really preempting him from constructing anything, because he takes down this shipyard, could be unlocking these special vehicle factory, could be unlocking this assault vehicle factory. He really needs those construction facilities right now to help. Solaris laser whipping. That was absolutely not the play. Another bombing run of the Albatross. Oh, this is going to be spelling doom for the purple player, but this assault vehicle factory is going to be surviving in 1 HP. The Hawks are going to be coming back though. They're probably going to be finishing it off though. Or at least he should be pinging. Yeah, a stray shot from probably a Jaguar there takes it down. And it looks like very slowly but surely the purple is going to get pushed through. And the teal is pinned down on his base with no army. He's barely able to defend himself. Purple is just still holding on there. Another beautiful bombing run by the Thor. And the Vertex. There is no more Chameleon here. Correction, there's one Chameleon here. The shipyard goes down. The so the green and the yellow player are moving forward with their units to try to take down more of the infrastructure. But now actually, ironically, taking down all these infrastructure, the shipyard, the factory that was here, another X facility here, turned back on this factory. So, you know, obviously we must be able to, they must be able to produce now. And they actually are able to produce now. This attack finally ends. But another one begins as yellow actually has a few units here with a Leviathan support. This might be pretty bad for the Confederation team, but fortunately all their Vertexes are now able to rearm and resupply. These Thors are also going to be nothing to sneeze at. There is now again a semblance of a combined force from yellow and green. This Leviathan is really going to be able to support quite well, but the Vertex is also coming in. This Solaris shot completely whips, and now it's going to go down. A nuke goes down on the teal player. Seraphim is moving forward, trying to take down the Leviathan. Does take it down, does bring it down. What's going to be next move here though? Seraphim active, striking in the middle of the fog. The Thors destroying the green army here, but the Albatross are coming in again. They are going to take down one factory, and then the Hawk are coming in to also dish out a bunch of damage, taking damage themselves from the Vertex. What a fight. What an absolute battle this is, by the way. Yellow is producing so many forces though. Yellow is producing so much back at home. Look at all these, factories just pumping out units. It's actually not that many units being pumped out, I'm sorry. There's not that many units getting pumped out. But yellow has made a lot of units here, as you can see. He has really been able to rebuild his army very quickly. Yellow and green, with the support of these Hawks, are just completely devastating here. Purple is building this X facility, but he's not going to be able to finish it anytime soon, I believe, because the yellow and green army are moving forward. There's some Thors happening. Thor's going to be doing a few bombing runs here and there. The Vertex are also going to be able to clean up. They can't shoot into the Chameleon Fog though. There's nothing that can shoot. The Vertex can't do anything against the Chameleon Fog. There's no force fire. The Albatross coming in to finish that factory off is going to be a huge blow. That's a huge blow on the purple side there. Vertex are following these Albatross home is actually not that great of an idea, considering they're going to get chased down by the Hawk now. And they're also going to have to fly over all these porcupines, and this Vertex is going to go down. But yeah, the Leviathan is now just basically roaming around the purple space like it's his. Another Solaris shot, this time from the blue player. He's going to be able to take down the Chameleon here, but he's going to be taking damage against the Leviathan here. Remember, the Solaris is no anti-air, so, you know, Leviathan's going to be able to take these shots at it. Solaris wisely retreats and lets the Seraphim take over, as the Seraphim with overdrive is actually going to be able to dish out a lot of damage, blocking the nuke from the Leviathan here. Thors are being used defensively against this army, but there is now going to be more forces, and yellow is now pushing into teal as well. I think it's going to be a very slow death for the Confederation side here, as the green player is going to be continuously pouring in reinforcements. This line of reinforcements is going to be continuously streaming it forward, as purple is going to just not they are not letting purple breathe here. Purple player is gonna be just unable to survive this. At the same time, check it out here, a little bit of a peaceful side here in the corner of the map. We've got 5 riflemen and a single purple assault, just kind of chilling, just kind of vibing. You know, they're having a good time. They're just all watching him. I bet this assault is wondering why he's been stationed on this spot. And at the same time, we got yellow pushing into the field base here, and green has mopped up purple successfully. And we have blue trying to defend with the vertex, but actually at this point there's not enough vertex anymore. Not enough vertex. They cannot rebuild the vertex. There's just not enough. These vertex, these AVF factories are trying to produce as fast as they can, but they cannot produce enough in time. Dag may be actually wanting to use the production boost instead of the air attack, but now he's forced to be using common defenses. Green has finished digesting purple base, and now he's moving forward into the blue airfields, and taking them down is going to be pretty simple pickings. The HQ is also very vulnerable here. Leviathan's taking pot shots at it, and it looks like the winner is clear here. It is going to be a pretty slow death for the Confederation team if they're going to continue this way. But other than that, it looks like the teams have decided not to go for super weapons. Might have been a game changer here if Dag was able to spend his resources on a super weapon. But for one reason or another, the teams have decided not to go for super weapons, which it's fair and square. I mean, if you were not allowed to go for a space break, then I'm not allowed to go for you. And Dag Fighter taps out of this battlefield, and Arrow also taps out. And Brigada clan claims victory in this first ever tournament. Televised tournament. First ever showcase of the Spectator Mode, at least. Alright, I'm gonna report the scores here. Brigada is our winner. Is our winner here. Let me quickly check this again. There we go. Here's the final bracket for the tournament. Congratulations to Brigada for claiming the first place, but also congratulations to all the clans for participation. Because remember, everyone receives participation prizes here. Everyone's going to receive a certain amount of prize from the prize pool. Let me check once again what the prize pool is going to be. So Brigada, the first place clan, is going to receive 10,000 for every team member. So each of them is going to get 10,000 gold. 25,000 into the clan account. Second place, 7,500 for each member, plus 20,500 to the clan account. Third place. So yeah, second place was number one. Number one clan is going to be receiving the second place reward. Third place reward is going to go to RSA clan, which is 5,000 gold and credits for every team member, plus 15,000 to the clan account. The fourth place, last place, is Bro clan. They're going to be receiving 2,500 for every participant, plus 10,000 to the clan account. But that was it for our first tournament. I hope you guys enjoyed it very much as I did enjoy commenting on it. And I'm going to give the final promo code now. And I'm just going to talk a little bit. Hope this isn't the final, somebody says in the chat. This is the final. That was the final. We've already been here for 4 games already. We've been here for 4 games. And, how are you guys feeling? I am a bit exhausted. I'm a bit tired, a little bit exhausted, but also quite happy. I think this went quite well. We are going very strong. I'm thankful to everyone here who has showed up to the stream today. I'm very happy to be back, and obviously look forward to more streams, more tournaments, more everything alike coming in the future. I think I'm very excited for the future for Auto War 3, and I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. So, that was a bit exhausting. I would like to answer some questions, but unfortunately I have a very long stream delay, and as such will not really be able to really answer many. Chat is still talking about the game, so I am going to end the stream here, however, and I would like to thank you all for coming to the stream. You are all amazing. And also the team members are amazing. Thank you, everybody, and I'll see you on the next stream.
We believed that we could build a new world without borders, wars, and violence. We believed that progress could save mankind from a self-destruction. But there was conflict. We underestimated the power